Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new episode of Random Grails and Collectibles. I'm your host V, and today we have the Zack Snyder's Justice League Cyborg face shield review. This is actually the Walmart exclusive. I actually found this on Amazon and I bought it. Unfortunately, I have not been able to find the common variation which actually shows Cyborg's face, but if I do find it, I will be posting it on Instagram. Anyways, but before we get into the review, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Please make sure to follow me on my Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. I do some fun stuff over there that's all random goodness, and without further ado, let's take a look at the figure. So before I talk about how great the Walmart exclusive Cyborg is, let's talk about the accessories. So obviously it comes with the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse issued stand. Give it a good flick. It comes with our collector card, which I will be posting the read-ups on Instagram and Twitter, so you can check it out there. Links down in the description below. One thing about this card, because this is the exclusive variant of Cyborg, obviously it's black and white photograph. It kind of loses its detail because here there are some shiny parts here on the head, the middle here, and the hand, and it kind of loses that. It kind of blends it. Doesn't make it look too good. It's not the best art card. You can see how smushy it looks. It almost looks smushy, but then on the back, obviously because this is an exclusive, it's actually a black background and the usual blue. The only blue on the back here are the Cyborg and the DC Multiverse, but everything else is black or gray. So you can try to see here a little bit of a read up if you can try to see it. Pause the video and try to read it. Excuse me, I just had a Pepsi. You can pause it here and read it up. If not, just go check on my Instagram stories or my Twitter page for the read-ups there. But yeah, that is the collector card. Our accessory is this blaster gun right here. Nice little cool blaster gun. Okay, so this is the Walmart exclusive. Now, the difference between this and the common variant is just the face. On the common one, which you can see actually here, it shows Cyborg's face. This one is the face shield, which was exclusively done for the Zack Snyder Justice League movie, and I like this variation very well. Obviously, I want the common variation. Now, I will not, if I get the common variation, I will not review or compare it unless it's a short. I would most likely just do that on either TikTok or Instagram. I am relaunching a TikTok page, and that should be coming out very soon. Obviously, when that comes out, I'll let everyone on here know, and you can go check me out on TikTok. But for now, there is no link there yet, because I'm still working on that page. So, yeah. So that's the difference. It's the Walmart exclusive, but I actually bought this on Amazon. Walmart here in Canada is very off. You can't really get exclusives. It kind of just, it's very iffy, but I was lucky enough to find this on Amazon, so I bought it. Obviously, I love now, looking at the figure itself, I love all the sculpted details. I love this faceplate. I do want to cut this off because I think he just looks so badass. Unlike Aquaman, where it looks cool but also looks badass, this one, if I was to cut this off, I would be totally happy because I just love those inner working details. I love all that face sculpting here. Obviously, it's a single joint. Obviously, it makes sense to make this whole thing single jointed. But coming to here, you have this red paint blob. I know what they're trying to do here, but it honestly just looks like blood on here. You have this like diaper thing, but because the thing is really single jointed and it loses a lot of articulation, it's like it goes down or up kind of thing. I kind of just pushed it up a little bit. I kind of found a happy medium to place this diaper where it doesn't look bad. Kind of looks like invisible. It's almost like a happier medium. Like looking at it right now, it's almost like a happier medium. It's just pushing that thing up, but if we get in, we can see the details there very well. Obviously, people have been asking me about the hands, and we have just some fisted hands, it looks like. Nothing really to grab on his left hand, on his right hand, right here. It is a grabby hand. But yeah. Anyways, let's get into articulation. So starting off with the head, the face shield, it looks up this much, down this much, side to side, that much. Coming down here, obviously we have our double jointed, not our double jointed, getting mixed up. I've been saying double jointed and now saying a single joint is really confusing, but we have our butterfly joints right here. Goes up about that much. Goes forward about that much. Backwards, you can definitely swivel it. Now, coming down here to our single jointed hand, it kind of works like that, but it works so seamlessly. Like, even here with the notches, it just works, and I absolutely love it. Here, we have no thigh swivel. Actually, we do have a bit of a thigh swivel. I like that. Here, we have here, a little bit here. Goes in and out. Doesn't really move side to side, but that's okay. Coming down to the middle portion of this thing. Goes crunches down about that much. Back about that much. Find your happy medium to place his diaper. Kicks forward about that much up. That much back. No upper thigh swivel. Again, you can kind of move it here. Same thing here. You can definitely move it a lot here. Coming down to a single jointed leg right here. Again, makes sense. Coming down to his foot. Goes up, back that much. Goes up so much. And yes, we have our McFarlane issue toy cards, but it doesn't go that much, which is I like. Oh, and we do get some side-to-side motion here. Again, really like that. Cyborg. And again, just find your happy medium to place his diaper here. Now, coming down to the accessory right here. Obviously, you just kind of pop that off. And then you kind of pop. How does this thing go? I think it goes like this. Okay, that's as much as I'm going to get that thing in. Does it go like this? I can't remember if it goes like this. I do like how it looks though. Or does it go the other way? See, it doesn't look right this way, so I have to think it has to go this way, right? Because this way just... You could also have them going shoulderless. And bend that shoulder up a little bit. But... placing that here doesn't look right. There we go, I finally got it. There we go, finally got it, okay. He looks so cool with this thing on. Like, he looks really cool. And I love that you can do it this way. Or that way. He looks just so cool like this. I like this thing. And then obviously you can just pop it off. And pop his hand back on. Works nice and firmly. Obviously, I do love this accessory on him quite a lot. And I'm so happy I was able to figure out how to put this thing on. Still nice and perfect. It is really pointy though. It is really pointy. I wonder how they got that past. Yeah, like even up here, it's very pointy. But yeah. Next up, I'm going to compare Cyborg to another member of the Justice League and then show off what is going to be next week's review. And yeah. I'll be back in like 1 second. Okay, so I found my happy medium to put his diaper on, Cyborg. And for this comparison, I decided to go a little bit nostalgic. I was feeling a little bit nostalgic, so I went with, obviously, the Flashpoint Batman. And then here, because next week we will be talking about the Flash, I thought that would be cool to talk about. And yeah, Cyborg. This figure is excellent, and he does size well, and he works with so many figures, from the comics to the games to just everything. He really does work with it all. And I love how he works with Batman. Obviously, I think Cyborg is a little bit taller than Batman, than the Thomas Wayne Batman. It looks almost like he's a little bit taller than Thomas Wayne Batman. Oh, shoot. And compared to Ezra Miller's Flash, he definitely is taller here, like his size dimension. Like Ezra Miller's Flash is definitely shorter than Cyborg, but yeah, I gotta get a tape measure, I know. But yeah, overall, he sizes really well with these guys. Anyways, guys, I'm going to put him into a cool pose, Cyborg, and then I'll be back for a final thought and final opinions back in like 1 second. Okay, so I kind of went a little too creative on this guy and gave him the most badass flight pose ever. I really don't like this McFarlane toy stand. I had so much trouble getting him into position. The figure itself was really easy to pose. But yeah, if it hadn't been for the issues on the stand, I probably would have gotten this done a lot sooner. But oh my god, I was having so much fun posing this guy. I really could not decide on pose. I decided to go with something a lot more creative and more my own interpretation of this, because this is the face shield and it does pop up exclusively in Zack Snyder's Justice League. And when I saw it, the first thing I thought of when I was posing him was that one scene when when Cyborg is learning how to fly and the face shield pops up. I thought of that, and I was just like, this is kind of a creative version where maybe he's fighting somebody in the sky. And yeah, I love this figure. I would have to say this is definitely a 10 out of 10 figure. Out of the Zack Snyder's Justice League figures, the ones that just came out, not including the Wonder Woman, that just includes the Batman, the Aquaman, the Flash, the Cyborg, and the Superman. This would definitely be in my top 3 favorite ones. Obviously, to find out what other 2 are my favorite, you would have to check out the rest of my review. And if I was to include the Wonder Woman one, I actually would include that in. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite figures that McFarlane Toys has ever released. I love this figurine. I am going to rate it a 10 out of 10. I hate that this thing came with a black stand, but I was lucky I had an extra one on me that I could use to pose him with. But yeah, that's really it for the McFarlane Toys video. Anyways, guys, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Please make sure to check out my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Twitch, and I'll see you guys on Monday with a brand new video. Bye, guys.